Hey, happy new year.
Yes, this is our first one in 2021, right?
It is 2021. And guess what? We're bringing it in for 2021. How
Yes.
awesome.
Y'all, I showed up like barefaced, like you can still see a little red for
Oh
you.
yeah.
For you.
Yes, just for you. Like we get transparent, we get vulnerable just so we can come and share some great tips and tricks and tutorials so that you guys can hopefully learn some things. But first, I just want to say welcome to 2021, right? It's
Yes.
January, the new year. Welcome back to our virtual beauty studio, the beauty experience. And so this is our second month. If you are brand new to the beauty experience virtual studio, we just want to welcome you. Thank you for taking your time and join us for a new year and helping us bring a new year in. Today, we're going to be talking with you guys about correct, conceal, and perfect, right? How to conceal what we may call blemishes. Some people call them love scars, some people call them battle wounds, but guess what? We are going to show you how to conceal that if you do choose so we're going to first go over some housekeeping rules. All right, so like I said, if you are new, girl, I want you to comment, first of all, where you are watching from and who invited you to the beauty experience, right? Who asked you to join this amazing girl tribe? And every comment tonight is going to it's going to earn you an entry into a giveaway. Okay. Now, we are bringing 2021 in and we're bringing it in a little bit different. We used to do this on Wednesdays. Now our tutorials will be Tuesday tips and tutorials for you. All right, just so you guys can kind of have a little space and have time to invite other girlfriends with you to join in all the fun. So, again, Tuesday tips and tutorials on Tuesday, and then we're going to keep our all about the skin care on Thursdays. So, if you are wanting to learn how to care for your skin, how to stay looking young and youthful, how to get that luminous skin, join us on Thursday nights, okay, at 8 p.m. All right. And so again, comment for giveaways. Let us know where you're watching from, who invited you. If you are brand spanking new, put a heart at the bottom. Okay. We love to see hearts. We love to see emojis. We get excited when we see it. It gives us what we want. It gets us on fire because we know that you are joining us tonight. Okay. All right. And so let's go with introductions. Like y'all, like who is this girl talking? I'm Erica Lee, independent sales director, and this is my girl right here.
Hello, I am
Mhm.
Trinity Brown, independent sales director with Mary Kay too. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, absolutely. You know what? This is your space. This is your area. This is your girl tribe. If you never had a girl tribe before, welcome to your brand new girl tribe. And we want you to invite other women to join you for just fun events and fun tips to learn. Okay. And so we are going to get started because our Tuesday tips and tutorials are short and sweet. We like to do what
Mhm.
we call keep it simple, sweetie, for you because we want to respect your time. And so I just want to share, you know what, if you're new, we do Mary Kay. So the products,
I
the
would think
products
they
that
would know
you
that,
will
but
be
just in case. Yeah.
yes, absolutely. The products that you will be seeing tonight are amazing Mary Kay products. Okay. And here's what I love about Mary Kay. I love that Mary Kay has something for everyone, whether it be the products or whether it be our fabulous opportunity, which we'll talk a little bit later about tonight. But either or, there is something for you tonight. Okay. And the next thing I love is that it is a place for all types of women. We are a global brand. We are in over 40 countries. When I say do not sleep on Mary Kay, do not sleep on Mary Kay because Mary Kay is truly thebomb.com. We are it. We are it. Okay. All right. And so we are going to get started. I am going to pass it on to Trinity. So we are going to share two products with you tonight. We're going to share our under eye corrector, which Trinity is holding right now. And then I am going to share our concealers, okay? Because again, it's all about correcting, concealing, and perfecting. All right. All right.
Yes.
So you have the stage, Trinity.
All right, girl. I'll zoom in just a minute when I get on my eyes. But I love that you touched on Thursdays, because if you are watching us from YouTube or from our VIP group, y'all might even know the skincare already, but you might just be makeup gurus and you're, tuning in for the tutorial. And so we wanted to keep you involved there. But where we are actually streaming from is our beauty experience, which is like our virtual studio. And on Thursdays, it's all about skincare. And if you have not found a skincare that you love, I guess I just keep thinking about it because I'm like, thankfully, I don't have too many things here because we love to focus first on our skin. Your makeup can't be a 10 if your skincare is a 10. So we want to start there and make sure you have a line that's made to work cohesively together. And then the second thing, if you haven't tried anything and you just support us because you love us and you're in our VIP group, but you haven't tried anything yet.
Girl, what you waiting for?
Well, yes, and everything is 100% guaranteed. That's not us just doing a deal for you. It's just it's how much Mary Kay put stock in the product and how important it is to them to continue to refine and renew and make it better. Aw, thanks, Karen.
Hey, Karen.
Karen is my mom. It's in our genes, but also it's Mary Kay.
I know Miss Karen is beautiful.
Yes. Okay. So going right into the makeup. So tonight is about correcting, concealing. And if you do have a few things left over, I had a couple blemishes from the holidays too.
I have one waiting for y'all that I'm going to show you in a little bit.
Yeah, so we got naked for y'all. But the first thing you want to do is prime your skin. So I did do that already. Okay. So everything is primed right now with our primer, and all of the products are non-comedogenic. So what's really amazing about that, and what you want to start thinking when you're dealing with your makeup or even your skincare, is that it's going to have a layer of protection, or it's going to do whatever its job is. So in this case, this is concealing blemishes, right? It's going to do its job, but it's not going to go into your pores. So it adds a layer of protection without going in. So these are all dermatological tested. They are non-comedogenic. And then the really cool thing, our under eye corrector and our concealers, actually, they all are very, very similar. You have 6 different formulas that Erica's going to talk about with our concealers. And you're going to notice like our skin tone is very different, right? So if you are more on the fairer side, under eye corrector, I'm telling you, is like your best friend. If you're more on the olive skin tone or you're a little darker, this is not going to work on the color wheel for you, right? So our fairer skins, I have literally seen dark circles just disappear because you're going to find, let me see if I can put it on my hand here so you can see kind of up close. It is very, very orange, okay? And that's going to counteract the purple. So I've prepped my skin with my primer, and all of this is going to go on before your foundation. So if you're not a foundation girl, that's okay, because you just prepped your skin with our primer. You got a little SPF coverage, and then you're going to blend all this in, right? So let me go solo here quickly just so you can see. And it has a doe foot applicator similar to most of them, right? And I just like to, usually I'm doing this super quick if I'm honest, okay? So I just do a little bit here. This is very creamy, and it's actually, it's a crease-proof formula. So you're not going to find, you always want to prime, right? But at the same time, it's creamy and it's crease-proof. So you're not going to have to worry about this sitting in those creases. Okay. Then what I do is I primarily use the under eye corrector because my issue is mainly here. But say I want to do a little bit, and then I use my concealer more for like highlighting later. Right. But if I did want to cover up just a little bit, it's going to depend. Primarily under here is the orangey under eye corrector that I'll do for my purple. And I've got, I think, 1 or 2 down here on my chin that I might do. But honestly, that's about it, because then I use our foundation, and our foundations are amazing, and that's all I have to do. But I started with the skincare, right? Okay, so then we have a blending brush, a blending sponge. If you guys aren't familiar with these sponges, you know you want to get them wet. For those that are familiar, you want to have them wet first. But this is a really cool trick, okay? You want to use, we have this amazing Skindavia. Erica, am I pronouncing that wrong? I don't know. Um, it's a company that Mary Kay's partnered with, and that is like their primary focus. So it's the balm, but it's a finishing spray. Okay. Usually we're using this afterwards. You want to take that on your damp sponge and spray a little bit because it's going to help keep, you're still going to get product that goes inside. So we want to make sure you wash it regularly and wring it out, but it's going to keep it from getting, kind of put a little barrier there, right? So
Awesome. And are you using those fabulous mini?
oh, yes. I'm so glad that you mentioned that, Erica. um,
Love it.
yeah, actually, so I'm not using our blending sponge. This is a really big one, but I love these, which actually you'd think we'd plan that, but we didn't. This is our giveaway that we're doing tonight, y'all. And I love, these were a limited edition holiday item. So cute. There's 4 sponges in here. But I really like for the eye area because it's got just the size and it's got that little pointed tip.
Right.
And
It
so I
helps
can
you get
really
into
get in
those
that crease.
small to reach areas. Love it.
Mhm. So see how that, I mean, that purple is
Mm.
pretty much gone.
Yep.
And so then I will take this and give it a minute to kind of dry. Okay. I mean, not too long, but then I'm literally going to take our foundation and y'all, we're going to go through, we're going to have another tutorial session where we cover all of our foundation because Mary, whether you're a mineral foundation girl, you're like a mineral powder or you're a cream to powder. I love our fuller coverage, but it's super lightweight and very similar to the concealers. They're a very lightweight formula. So they're going to cover without feeling too heavy, but I'll
Like
literally just, yeah, I don't feel like you get the cakiness at all, but I love these because they're also anti-aging. They have the same time-wise formula. So I love that. But then I'll just take this and you want to pat in the middle. And like I said, we'll do another night where we focus solely on our foundation. But once you have that on there, I think the main tip is to make sure that all of that goes underneath your foundation first. And then if you want to do an extra layer on top or highlight, you can. So I'll literally just kind of pat around it. So Michelle asked, what one is that? So we have the under eye corrector. And for your coloring too, Michelle, that would probably be the under eye corrector. And then I'm using our Luminous Time-Wise 3D foundation. So this comes in a matte finish or a luminous, but I'm more on the dry side. So I really like that luminous finish. And yeah, and so right where that under eye corrector was, I just blend a little bit of the formula on top.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take our, look at that. And no under eyes, no under eye dark circles anymore. And then you want to finish it with our translucent powder. And I'm sure that Erica could even talk more about this because I know some people, when you have a darker skin tone, it's like, oh no, it's white. I don't want to be ashy, but it's not. It's not at all. It's super translucent, but it's going to help set everything. And so, and that's it. That is totally it as far as my skin goes. Like we said, short and sweet tonight. I'm going to let Erica go over the other concealers because like we said, there's 6 different shades. So she can show you how she does it with hers. And also if your skin tone is a little similar to hers, you might relate a little bit more to her. So
love it. Love it.
It's all you, girl.
All right. I have the stage. Let me get the light. Okay. All right. So yes. So to speak up on the translucent powder, I love Mary Kay's translucent powder. Matter of fact, I love when they came out with translucent period because back in the day, you used to have to get the same powder that would match your foundation. And a lot of people had trouble finding a match of setting powder. So when that translucent powder came out, that was basically a lifesaver because you don't have to match it anymore. You just use one powder. It gets the job done, and you don't have to worry about that ashy look. It literally goes on white. You let it sit for a little bit, and then you wipe it off, and it's completely clear. It just sets your makeup. All right, so I'm jumping in right now to the concealers, right? So we have fabulous concealers in Mary Kay. We have 6 different shades of concealer. So you're going to have your ivory, your beige, and your bronze, and they're going to either come in light or deep. Okay. So these are the concealers right here. So I just want to show you guys, because the purpose of a concealer is to cover up something. All right, you're trying to hide something. So whether that be a blemish on the face, such as a dark spot, maybe you have some redness, maybe you have a little scarring or something going on, the concealer is the perfect makeup option for you. You're going to apply it, like Trinity said, before you put your foundation on. Okay. But here's the key to concealer. Trinity, I want you to get a little close, because I'm going to show you guys one of my scars that I have. Okay. Let's see right here.
I think that's the closest I can zoom in. I don't think
Okay.
I'm
I'm like, the direction, I'm like, which way do my lip go? Like, all right, so here you can see that I have scarring right here. So probably about I want to say about 2 weeks ago, I had like a pimple that developed that I picked at, that drove me crazy, right? And then it basically turned into like a blister. So it left a little scar. Now I had one probably a couple of years ago that developed under here that I picked at. Yes, I'm a picker. If it's on my face, I will pick at it, and I hate that. And what I love is that
We're getting real in here.
we are getting real in here, right? What I love is that our skincare, especially our Time Wise 3D, the cleanser, has built-in brighteners in the cleanser. And so anytime I have some type of dark spot that I'm trying to rid of, that I'm trying to treat, I will use that particular cleanser, because for some reason it helps my dark spot go away. And so while I'm waiting for it to do its job, in the meantime, I can conceal this using one of our concealers. Okay. The concealer is very, like Trinity said, very lightweight. But here's the key. When you apply it, and I'm trying to go with the direction. Okay. When you apply it, you don't want to smear it. You want to pat it in. You just want to pat it, because you want it to stay where you applied it. So I will pat it into the skin just like so until it blends. And I'm just patting. Okay. So you see that? Then I will go in with a powder to basically cover up and keep that concealer in place. And I'm just going to do one side so you guys can see. And there you go. And this is our mineral powder, our bronze 4 mineral powder. Is the powder that I also use to create soft contours. But if you look, you can barely see it.
Mm-hmm.
You see that? And then I would go and apply my lipstick. So these concealers are so amazing. So uh, unlike some people, sometimes I don't care. I'm like, this scar, I don't care if anybody see that scar. Like I've really learned to work on myself and not worry about imperfections. That used to be something huge for me. So that was the way I challenged myself, is just to be transparent and embrace the scar, unless you have like a job interview or something, you don't want anybody staring at you. They'll be like, oh, what's that? Okay. But in the meantime, you can use a concealer to cover, and look at that. You can barely see it. Now, I will also apply concealer. Like, I don't wear a lot of foundation. When I do wear something, it's either a CC cream, or if I'm really dressing up for an event, then I will buzz out my Time Wise 3D. Okay. Then I will apply my foundation, and I actually put the concealer on top of it. And then I set, because I go in and contour, and that's just how I contour. Okay. So you can apply this concealer different ways. You can use it for different reasons, as far as even contouring, which I love. But the main purpose is to hide, to cover up. So if you are dealing with any imperfections that you are wanting to rid, kind of hide away, this would be the perfect Mary Kay product for you. Now, your shade, when you're using a concealer to cover up, you want to go at least one shade lighter than your skin tone. If you're using it to do contouring as a highlighter, you want to go about two shades lighter than your skin tone. Okay, that's just kind of like the rule of thumb. All right, and that's pretty much
I
all
love
that I
it.
have. So I am going to pass it over to Trinity, and she's going to close it up for us.
Yeah, y'all, that's it. Keep it short and sweet. I love Allison was like, I'm so switching from the CC cream to the luminous.
Oh
Um,
yes, girl.
yeah, I think we'll do a tutorial that's all on our foundations. Cause like Erica, if y'all have seen our regular videos, Erica's skin looks beautiful. It looks flawless. That's why I thought it was so funny when she's like up close and personal with her business there, but that's how much we love y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, but
And you know what? It's real. We're girlfriends here, and we all battle with something, you know. And
Mhm.
so when we can unveil and just be real with you guys, so you can find the answers that you're needing, so that you can be confident when you walk out.
Yeah, I love that. And so I never knew that you didn't use, the liquid foundation. She's a mineral foundation girl. So we'll go over and we have the cream. I have a lot of customers that like the cream to powder foundations. I love these, but like I said, there's so many.
So
Um,
many.
and it's awesome because it really fits your personal preference. But yes, I love the CC. It's great, especially like in the summertime.
Yes.
But I feel like I get it's just as lightweight. I'm sure it's probably a little heavier because the CC is like a tinted moisturizer. There's more hydration in it. But because I'm using the luminous, I'm already getting more hydration and it still feels super lightweight, but I feel like the coverage is awesome. So yay. So I'm glad that y'all are liking that. Tonight we are doing so this is twofold, right? For our drawing tonight, we are moving forward. We are going to base it on comments from the evening. So those that participated, we are going to draw a winner the night of. Okay,
Right.
and consultants, that's even you, right now
Yes.
for tonight, right? That's who we have on. So that's who's going to get something. But we'll do a quick winner from that, and we're going to give away one of these mini
Blending
sponge kits.
sponges.
Thank you. My
I got
brain
you
is
back,
just
girl.
like
I got you back.
out the window. But yes, and so that's what we're going to do tonight. But also, if you are joining us later, or if your consultant shared this video with you, we have just a couple people that were watching that are customers. If you purchase a concealer from your consultant this week, under eye corrector or concealer, they're pretty much one and the same. It's just differentiating that more orange color on the spectrum if you want that under eye corrector in your fair skin. So if you purchase one of these from your consultant this week, you will be entered into a drawing, okay? And we will be giving away one of these to one of y'all's customers as our thank
Yes.
you for supporting
On
your
the
beauty
house.
consultant. Yes, on the house. I think what we forget sometimes is we could easily go down to the drugstore, but you know how amazing it makes your beauty consultant feel when you order from her. You're supporting a small business, you're supporting her and her dreams. And so we want to say thank you for that. So you will be entered into a drawing, but you have to do it before our tutorial next week. That's the only
That's
stipulation.
right.
All right. And so what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do a random number generator, and then we are going to pick our winner for the drawing.
Woo!
What
Love
I
a winner.
Yes, let's see. What I did post in there, someone was asking me about the colors. Random
The
number.
colors of the concealer.
Um, no, they're asking about the foundation actually. They kind of went on to
Um,
the foundation. So let's see. Let's see, girl. How many comments do we have? Okay. So on there, I posted the link on how y'all can do the virtual color match. Okay. If your beauty consultant isn't close by you, or you are a beauty consultant and you have not changed into these shades, there is a virtual online color match that you can do. It's obviously not as amazing as if you were in person, but it's a great option right now, especially with COVID. So you can social distance and get your perfect match, right? But that'll give you
yes.
an idea of where to start. And then remember that all of the products are 100% guaranteed. So if you do get something and you're like, you know what, I think this shade is too light or this shade is too dark, you get to call your beauty consultant right back. She's going to swap it out for you free of charge. It costs you nothing. It costs her nothing. That is just one of the amazing things that Mary Kay does. All
And
right.
while she does that, just to answer the question about the foundation shade, so it's going to come in the same thing, ivory, beige, and bronze. But the good thing about Mary Kay's foundation, it also is they develop it to match your undertone. So you're going to also have an option of a cool, warm, or neutral undertone, depending on what your tone is. This is how we match you up. Okay.
Love it. Okay, so this was the comment. It
Let's
did
go.
a
Let's
random number
go.
generator. So this was the one. How sweet is that? Michelle was asking how I was. So Michelle, girl, I will be mailing you one of these. Congratulations. Thank you for joining
Woo!
us tonight.
Congratulations, Michelle.
Yes. Y'all have a great night. If you have any questions,
Yes.
post them in the comments below, and we will talk to y'all later. Anything else in closing, Erica?
You know, the only thing I want to say, like our products are amazing, but also our opportunity. So if you enjoy yourself tonight and any other night that we had these lives and you're like, you know what, I know I can probably do something like this, we would love to give you some information about Mary Kay. Also, your consultant, she would love to give you info, just if you just get some feedback. So if you are open to allowing her just to share what Mary Kay has to offer, it may be for you, it may not be for you. However, it may be for someone that you know, and you can definitely be an amazing referral source to your consultant. All right, so we would love for you to do that. Other than that, you guys, it is time to say goodbye. You have a good night. Happy New Year to you. We are excited for the brand new year, and we are excited to bring more content to you every Tuesday and Thursday night.
All right, y'all. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Bye.
Join us in the beauty experience for Thursday
Yeah.
night skincare.